going to do some commenting on the 5 senses and as they relate to the 4-letter name, the Yud, He, Vav, He. We'll do it from the bottom. The He, the final He, is the sense of taste. This comes from the mouth. This comes from the final He, from the name, the 52 name spelling. Then that's the Nefesh. Then comes the Vav as we go up. That's the Ruach. That's the nose. Sense of smell. So we have mouth, taste, sense of smell. Then we have the ears, if you can find them. Yeah. That's the Hey. That's the Neshama. That's the spelling of 63. The Vav was the spelling of 45, man. The ears are the spelling of 63. And then comes the Yud, and that's the spelling of 72, and that's the eyes, and that's sight. So we have taste, smell, hearing, sight. That's 4 for the 4 letters of the name, but there are 5 senses. And then there are 5 parts of the soul. So what's the 5th? This is the great secret here tonight. That's the sense of touch. The sense of touch is the tip of the Yud. It's the 5th aspect. Remember, the whole word Yud is like Yad. And so the hand, which is the most appropriate organ for the sense of touch, even though the sense of touch is all over the body, especially at the wrists and at the tongue. But its external functions are with the hands. The hands are the sense of touch. That's the tip of the Yud. That's the 5th sense. The 5th sense is the tip of the Yud, the Yad. Sense of touch. This is very important for our meditations. As I was saying in previous video, that the Jewish opus is not much different than some of the other mystical systems. It's not much different than Gurdjieff's 4th way. Gurdjieff's 4th way was a Sufi system, Always remember that even Maimonides' sons were Jewish Sufis. One has to recognize the body as the means to approach Hashem. Yud-He, Vav-He. The internal senses, the sense of taste, smell, hearing, sight, and touch, are these methodologies to approach the internal aspects of Yud-Ke, Vav-Ke. It's the inner workings of these external forms. The body is just a vehicle for these senses, which are also expressed in the 4 spellings of the divine name. And so we're left with the 5th aspect, the 5th that doesn't really have one of the 4 spellings. We'll even call that Yud-Ke, Vav-Ke itself. But remember, there's a 6th sense also. The Atzmutz, the Etzem Neshama. What is that? It's kind of like a meditative sense. The Bindu, the part, the 6th sense, the Tefillin, the 2 shins on the Tefillin as 6, Shesh. This is where the 6th sense is. The dot, the Yud itself on the body as a 3rd eye. The sensation of prevision, of 6th sense, of intuition, intuiter, to see within. So the Yud is not only a Yad for the hands of the 5th sense, but it appears as a 3rd eye. That 3rd eye is quite strengthened in the parallelism of that as a 3rd hand, as the Yad Ramah. This is a sense of using the structure of the Torah and of its being brought down in Mishnah and Gemara as a sense to get to the internal aspects, a closeness. So let me review. I'm adding a 5th sense of the hands and a 6th sense of the Bindu and the Tefillin mark is the shin of the 2 shins, Shesh, as a 6th intuition. That's the Etzem Neshama, Etzem HaNeshama, which is also 600, which is at 6, the gematria of Etzem HaNeshama is 600, which is that final mem, and it's also 6 as 60, and then 600, and then 6,000 years as we approach that after receiving the blessing today for the year 5,775. All this goes together. Now, how are we supposed to use this? Is the great secret. We use it through our senses. As we manipulate the feel of the senses, the fifth sense leading to the sixth sense. He had a sixth sense. That's what we strive for. All religions have it as a goal, but the Jewish person has this as an essence level, as the matan, the gift from Hashem to the Jewish soul. And so that's what I'm asking you to explore within yourself as your birthright, as a difference